Taurus, this is your September 2023 reading. Thank you so much for being here. This is for anyone with prominent Taurus placements in your birth chart. Just as a reminder, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. And if by the end of today's reading you were able to gain some insight or perspective, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. All right, so let's see what is coming through for the group of Taurus that I'm reading for today, please. This is for September 2023. I know I am super late. I do apologize. We're still going to be able to see what's coming through for the rest of the month on into October. Taurus. I hear Gods and Monsters. The Lana Del Rey song, Gods and Monsters. I don't know if somebody's listening to that song or listening to Lana Del Rey. It's a battle or conflict between your good and your bad, doing good, being a little mischievous. You might be going back and forth between that. I don't know, it feels like the mischievous is sort of winning because I feel like you are, what is this, like someone is smirking or watching something play out. It's entertaining you, or you feel like you were right about someone, you were right about something. Something has you smiling, something has you smirking. I don't know what that's about. Gods and Monsters. Yeah, maybe just a little mischievous, maybe just feeling a little powerful or dark, something like that. You want to play? Is this playful? Like a dark playfulness? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing right now, Taurus. Okay, let's see what's coming through for this group. Taurus group that I'm reading for today. Please remember to use your discernment. I cannot do one reading and read for every Taurus out there. So hopefully this does help most of you. But take what is yours, leave what is not, right? All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Let's see what's coming through. Got the World in your personal energy for September. Something about a completion of cycles. You've decided. You're very decisive this month, not indecisive, decisive, so that's good. You know what you need to do, you know what you need to end, you know what you need to stop, so you can bring something else in that you've been wanting. It's a sense of a little bit of sacrifice, I'm feeling. Like in order for you to, I don't know, bring in more money, let's just say, right? Like from some sort of side hustle you're doing, right? Like you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of, you know, maybe family time or personal time and put in some work, right? So there's like, I decided to do something as a result of this choice, this decision, something else needs to go. Ooh, yeah. Definitely. You may be starting off this time, like whenever you're listening to it. I don't want to say the beginning of September just because I'm already like 9 days into the month. But at this time, you may be playing with the idea. Okay, so maybe the decision has not been made just yet, but you're playing with the idea. You are sort of playing out the scenarios in your mind a little bit. I feel like you are leaning toward one thing. And then I also feel that if you're not careful and you don't broaden your perspective of your situation, there is another option. There is another choice. Okay? I just don't think that you've picked up on it yet. You've seen it yet. So just sort of look around your environment, you know, step back, think a little bit more, like I said, in a broader sense, because there's something missing. There's a detail missing. and you are leaning toward a certain direction, a certain choice, but like I said, you're missing something. There's a detail that you're not looking at, or like some sort of like another aspect to this thing, and you may miss it. Okay, if your eyes aren't open, and you yourself are not open to more possibility. All right. And I also feel like some of you are being really realistic or really logical, that you are only tapping into what you think is practical, what you think can really happen realistically, that there's a sense of you're not dreaming, or you're not like fantasizing. And I understand, like, okay, some of you may be like, well, I need the practicality. Maybe this is like something of material based or money or something like that. I understand that. But if you were to start to think bigger and think of this option, that it's like, that would be great, you know, but something within you says, but it's not for me, or it would never happen like that. Or like, you don't know the future. You don't know how things are going to turn out. We never know what it's going to look like. So I would encourage you to be more idealistic and optimistic about those outcomes that you may not deem practical or realistic, if that makes sense. Yeah, so, but it is about closure. Okay, so whatever this decision is, you're looking to complete something, you're looking to close something out. You know that something has run its course, and you're trying to maintain a sense of balance and equilibrium as well. And I think you feel that this is time with Venus going direct, right? So Venus, your planet, the planet that rules Taurus, had been in Leo retrograde for a good bit already. I think that we've all felt this in one way or another. We've been trying to finalize some things, work on some stuff, so that way we can be ready for this time in September, early September, when Venus went or stopped and is in the forward motion again. So now it's like time to reap rewards. Now it's time to step into the things that you've been wanting to do, but you had a little bit of blockage previously in the past, 4 to 8 weeks. So it's time, right? Like, you feel that it's time, you know it's time to make this decision, but not just that, like, actually put it into motion. Take the action, move, Taurus, like, do the thing, okay? Even if it's like one action. I feel like some of you have been, whether you feel like you've decided already or made your choice already, or not, but it's just like in the thought process still, and there is a step that you need to take, okay? There's something that needs to happen in order for you to start to move the energy and start to stir change up. So if you've been feeling a little stagnant, you know that this phase of your life, however that looks, has to start to change and move forward. Like, you need to get out of it. You need to create the movement. And how do you create the movement? You use your fire element and you take action. Okay. So again, even if it's one step, even if it's like, I say this to some people, like, you probably have a really solid routine with you and your personality, your character, like how you like to live your life. There's probably some sort of routine, like daily habits that you have. And so I would say, if you're looking for change and you're looking to stir the energy and move it, right? So that way you can attract and step into the life you want, step into the result that you want, step into manifesting the thing that you're creating or whatever. Try to do something different outside of your routine every day, even a small thing. Okay. So whatever it is, you can still maintain that routine, but somewhere along that line, you want to just tweak it a little bit, add something into it, do something a little bit different. Like, that's a small step that can get you going if you feel like you are stagnant. But I'm hoping that you're not, just because this is a really, really solid time to start action, like to create something. The action factor right now is huge. So you can, what is this? Like, see results quicker, or things will go faster than normal, I'm feeling, for you, if you do something about it, right? Like, take a step, take a leap. What else am I getting here? There's travel. Some of you may be traveling, wanting to travel. Some of you may be thinking of faraway places. I don't know what this 2 is. I mean, yes, it's balance and equilibrium. You're juggling something. You're weighing the pros and the cons. You're just feeling something out. Feeling it out. Feeling like, does this feel right? Does it not? We'll see what that 2 is about. All right, let's move into your environment. What is in the environment for the group of Taurus that I'm reading for today for the month of September 2023? Cycles are closing, patterns are closing. You may come out of this a little bit different, a different person in a way. Fast movement. Okay, I'm telling you, if you take action right now and you really want to get through it, it's like, it's going, again, going back to the sacrifice, it's going to be like a small time of it just feeling a little shitty, just because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're probably really used to that comfort zone. And it may start to like shake things up in your life, shake things up in your routine. I know you're trying to maintain balance and equilibrium while you go through this closing out, completion, decision making, but it's inevitable. Okay. Like, especially if you have such a set routine and you want to create change and there's a need to do something different, it's going to shake up something, you know, like it's not going to stay the same. If you want change, then you're going to have to create the change. If you want change, it's going to look different. That's what change means. Change means something different, right? In a way. And so you can get your results quick. Like I said, this is the fastest card in the zodiac, and I was picking up on fast movement. There's nothing in these cards up here that are talking about fast movement. I just feel it. So for the fastest card to come out, did I say fastest card in the zodiac? Fastest card in the tarot? Anyway, for the fastest card to come out, I was already picking up on it. That is just like your confirmation that if you want results, you don't have to worry about this hardship or this process of the funky weirdness that comes along with change taking too long, right? It will happen. It will seem hard. It will seem a little challenging because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's probably going to be the things that you don't want to do, but it's going to be for a short period of time instead of you making this decision at another time of life where, you know, the signs, the planets, the elements, whatever the case is like sort of against it, right? So sometimes the energy is restricting us or stopping us from change. We're trying to push through it and it takes forever. Right now, the energy is pushing you toward the change. Therefore, it's a smoother process and it's quicker, right? The only thing that can stop that is your perspective of this movement, your perspective of this change. okay? And the action and the things that you actually have to do physically in order to make this happen. During this time, the next 4 weeks, there may be some people involved as well that are not on the same page as you. Some of you may be letting some people go and closing out cycles with certain relationships, which I think you know is best for your future and your overall well-being. But there's definitely going to be a little bit of chaos in your environment as it relates to other people and what they have going on. I think that if you come across groups of people who are not balanced and it may throw you off your balance, those are the ones, I don't know if you, like, somebody comes to mind while I'm saying that, but those are the ones that the energy is telling you that you probably have to just separate from, distance yourself from, move away from. Those are the ones that are not going with you on this journey, on to the next phase. You're going into a next phase of life. You're going into something new, okay? With the World card here. It's a brand new cycle. So you are leaving one, going into another one. This does not have to be like your entire life. For some of you, you're probably like, you want to go through a life change or jump timelines and be in another timeline altogether, which is great, and you can do that. But for others of you, this is probably like specific to one area of your life. All right, so let's go into the rest of the month. I know we are already toward the middle of the month. So I'm just going to break down like the next 4 weeks, starting from the beginning, the middle, and the end. Just want to get some more details, see what you need to anticipate, look forward to, be prepared for. Certain circumstances, people may show up in this part of the reading as well. Let's see what you're dealing with. Let's go into some more detail. Next 4 weeks for the Taurus, please. What is coming through at the beginning? I also feel for some of you, like you're smirking or you're happy that you're leaving people. It's like, that's what you get. Like you're telling them, like, that's what you get. Like you're crazy, or you're like, I am not going to be here with you. I am not going to look at you. I'm not going to go through your mess with you. They could be entertaining you, like looking at their chaos. All right, what's coming through for the Taurus? Okay, that card really wanted to come out. I would say right now there's something that you are feeling that is not the best, or someone in your environment. Yeah, so there's dark, right? Like the contrast here, that's dark. So the light against the dark, that whole Gods and Monsters song I was picking up on. Ooh, Taurus. Okay, this is going to be exciting, a little fun. What are you doing? What are you doing? Got the Devil. Wait, did I say Devil? No, yes. Shit, I don't remember. I feel like I said it earlier in the channeling. And then you got your card, the King of Pentacles. Jeez, look at all that darkness. So you're starting off right now and you are being bad. You are being bad, Taurus. You want to be mischievous. You want to stir the pot. You want to express some sort of like inner lower power. I feel it very much in my root and sacral chakras right now. Like, I don't know if some of you are feeling really sexual as well. That is a feeling coming through, especially with the devil here. You want to break through something with your darkness, with your, I'm hearing like seducing, or you're on the prowl. Me and words, shit. Prowl. You're on the prowl. Because of sadness in some way. Like you have just experienced some sort of loss. You've been feeling let down. You've been feeling forgotten. You've been feeling just a little down, a little shitty. And you want to get out of that. Like you're done. Like you're done being there. Maybe you've been there for quite a bit. There's been some emotions coming forward. I don't know. I think right now, whenever you're listening to this, it's like you identify that you've been feeling shitty. You identify that you have been in, like, allowing yourself to stay in this state of mind, in this state of emotions, to where it's like, okay, you're done. Like, you want to break out of it. You want to get out of it. You want to get out of your darkness, but you don't know, like, the only way you feel that you can get out of your darkness is through your darkness, through your devil. You want to feel powerful again. You want to feel like you're in control again of your life, of you. Like coming out, like a new version of you, closing out cycles, coming out more powerful, coming out more like just not really caring a lot about others at this time, and like how they think of you, how they feel about you. Like you're just done with certain people, okay? And whether or not these people are going to feel the impact of your decision to leave them, you don't care. I don't know if some of you want to hurt someone back. But there is, like I said, like some of you may be playing some games as well. Like power plays, little bit of ego. I mean, it's no judgment, but this is all in an effort to release and express some sort of hurt, and I'm feeling more of like it being, you're not satisfied, you're not content with something. I'm also feeling that some of you need to speak up. I don't think that you express this or show this part of you to people. And I feel like a buildup. Did I feel a buildup with you guys the last reading I did? I want to say I did. But there's like a buildup that needs to be, again, released. There's a breakthrough that may happen here. And again, you're creating it from your darkness. Okay, I'm going to get clarifiers. I'm going to get clarity. Going to pull the clarifiers. But let me just finish this part of the reading real quick before I do that. So it's coming through middle of the month, or the middle of the next 4 weeks. You have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands twice, and the Four of Pentacles, as well as the Two of Cups. For some of you, a relationship may feel like it is too much to handle. For some of you, it's like you want to hold on to this relationship, to this person, to this connection, No. There's some stubbornness coming through here with the 10 and the 4. In the middle of the month, or 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, something like that, what's going to come up is the fact that, like, there's an opportunity for, again, balance, reciprocity, give and take, compatibility. I'm hearing something that you meet, maybe you meet someone, or you are like relationship focused, because the 2 of Cups is coming out here during that time. You're looking at compatibility, you're looking at how you relate to someone else, but you're being super stubborn. This 4 of Pentacles, and it's almost getting to the point where the stubbornness itself and the lack of movement and the lack of communication or something is starting to weigh on you. Like, you feel like you can't do it anymore. You feel like you have to make a move, or you have to do something. Oh. Low-level behaviors are coming through. Toxic. Something is toxic here with the Devil. You want... I don't know. This is by the end of the 4 weeks. You have the 5 of Swords. Two fives. This change is going to happen more so at the end of the month, or the end of the 4 weeks that I'm reading for right now. It's not going to be comfortable. There may be some projecting. There may be some just exuding like a lower side of you, something like that. You just want to be careful with like just be really conscious of your decision making. And this could be you or someone else, okay? It doesn't have to be you. You could be, you know, dealing with someone like this. But it's really important to like just be conscious of your mental state and your emotional state at all times. You can indulge all day if you want to, okay? For some of you, I'm also thinking or feeling that your indulgence is actually because you're sad, because you're heartbroken, and you're indulging a little too much. So you want to be careful with that, because it may affect your status, it may affect your money, your finances in some way. There's just a lot of like restriction, or like it just doesn't feel like things are flowing for you right now, in a time where it should be, if you allow it to be, if you let go of the resistance that you have to this change. I feel like you're trying to maintain it, like maintain your life, and whatever box or whatever fortress that you are in, right? Like you build your walls up and you want to make sure that you're secure, and I get that, but it's like you're trying your best to weather the storm, knowing that change is now, knowing the change is here. You're hoping that change doesn't touch you. You're hoping that change doesn't affect you. You're trying to maintain your security and your stability, and you perceive change to be unstable, and there's an insecurity around that. Instead of releasing, opening up, allowing, trusting, having faith, letting go, knowing that change is that way, and something about the universe is pushing you toward it, you know that, but you're resisting. Okay? It's like, get real with yourself and your current situation, because it's only making it harder. And if you already feel like there's a lot happening in your life that is really shitty and hard, right? Like the common card here, it's a 10 of Wands. You're probably exhausted. You're probably depleted. Low energy level. Just tired of going through something. Tired of being in in the position, the state that you're in, but yet at the same time, you're scared to change because you don't want it to rock your boat. You know, it's like, I just wish this thing I wanted would land here in my lap instead of doing something about it. And I'm telling you, you do something about it now, you're not going to be in that state of doing for a very long time. If you take advantage of this energy, make a move, you will see results quick. But the group that I'm picking up on today is really, really sinking in to that immovable quality that Taurus comes with. By the end of the month, I just don't see you, or whoever I'm reading for, it could be someone else, I just don't see you like making any headway. Like there is still that element of like, I am going to sabotage. I'm going to not do what the universe is telling me to do. And I'm going to resist the whole fucking way. Even if it hurts. Even if it kills me. Even if I lose everything or all the people around me. There's a sense of like losing love here. Because of some toxicity and selfishness. There is some type of loss at the end of the month, and I am so sorry to be the one to give this message, but this is where the change is really going to happen. Sometimes, actually not sometimes, all of the time. We know that change is coming. We know we need to change. And if we don't embrace that and actually do something about it, then eventually the universe will come in and do it for us. Let's start to get some clarifiers. See what is going on. Go into more depth. Going to get a few more cards for this part of the reading. What is this completion? What is this change about? There's a full new beginning. Moving away. Yeah, some of you are moving. By the end of the month, you're probably already out saying goodbye, which means this sadness that's coming through at the end. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go to the people who are in your circle and your support system. I don't know if anybody is being open about what they're going through or how they're feeling, but there's at least one or two people in your environment who you can trust, who will be there for you. Whatever this choice is involves you speaking and working with other people, but you don't want to do that. You have anxiety about speaking up. And this could be, again, this could be literal change in your environment, in your 3D reality. This could also be internal as well. All right? If you're going through something internal and you need to get out of a way of thinking, a way like your belief system or some mental chaos, mental anguish, something like that, some of you may need to talk to somebody, okay, to help with that process. But you are having anxiety when it comes to opening up. Oop. Jeez. In your environment, there's like big energy here. Very prominent, very... You have the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, Judgment. Something happens, it's like you it's been so hard. Like whatever you're dealing with, for some of you, you are dealing with a Queen of Cups type of person. Okay. So male or female, but this could be someone in your life that the relationship with them or their presence in your life brings some sort of chaos. But in the next few weeks, something happens between you and this person quickly. All right. You may be moving away from this person quickly, or you may be moving toward balancing the chaos with them in some way, but you're doing it in a way that like you're stepping back. You're allowing nature to take its course with this situation and with this person. It may not be too much literal work, literal communication, planning, or whatever. It's more of, if I just allow things and not resist, because this is the card of like not resisting, the opposite of resisting, and just let myself loose, let myself hang, right? The hanged man is hanging, swinging, sense of freedom. Allow nature to come in and sway me into the direction that I need to be, something like that, with this person. Then, like I said, again, you will see some results here. There's an awareness around this month, awareness around stepping back between, like with what you have with this person, and seeing the relationship or this person in a new way, like more of a lesson or more of like a reason or a meaning here with Judgment. Something is going to play out between you and this person, and it's like Judgment Day. It's like, now's the time. It's like awareness and acknowledgement of something, how you feel, who this person is. You see this person in a different way. I don't know, but it's Judgment Day between you and this person, I want to say. All right. Okay, let's get some more details. Go into the top row here. Start to clarify. 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the Devil, and the King of Pentacles. Moving away from this sadness. Work comes into play within the next 7 days or so after you hear this reading. You have to leave your job. You have to leave something that you've been working on. Again, going back to that sense of sacrifice. What is the 7 of Wands? This is making you sad. Whatever it is that you're leaving, it's making you sad because you worked on it for so long. You put time, effort, energy, love, action into this thing, and you don't like it. It's a loss. 7 of Wands, please. 7 of Wands is also when you feel like everything is just coming at you all at once. You need to, with the King of Cups coming through to clarify, control your emotions. You may have a lot of emotions coming at you all at once, and there's a need to handle them, control them, master them, break through. If you are in that state of anxiety and there's a lot of fear, doubt, sadness, having some compassion for yourself, but also holding yourself accountable to get out of this situation. Like, you need to get out, Taurus. You cannot, like, I'm not telling you what to do. You could do whatever the fuck you want. But I'm just saying, like, you cannot stay in this state forever. You have to keep moving. Life does not stop. Life keeps going. There's that 3 of Swords again, up here, 3 of Swords. Life keeps going. This is what we're doing here. What are we doing? What are we doing in this life? Are we sulking? We're not making moves. We're not making change. We just want to like stay stuck for 90 years, right? Like, this is a time to push through. Allow this breakthrough to happen. Open the doors, open the windows, right? Like, the resistance, it's just bringing on more and more and more pain, because it just feels very resistant. Like, you know, and I do think that you also want the change. You need the change for some of you, especially if it has to do with the job or money or something like that. And it's just like, I don't want to do it. Like, you're hoping or wishing, for whoever this is not for everybody, but you're hoping and wishing that like you get a miracle, and you're wasting time. What's the devil? You're sabotaging your environment, your state of security and your happiness and your home. One more for the devil, please. Something at home is going to change. I mean, like I said, for some of you, a lot of you, you're moving, or you need to move. The universe comes in, it's just like, bam, you're not moving, I'm going to move you. Sorry. There is an overall sense. Yeah, okay. So if you sink into this lower but powerful, darker, powerful, right, sense of you, like, this is going to create your move. This is going to start it. Like, get angry. Like, the feeling of, like, when you're fucking over it, when you're done with it. Like if you are dealing with another person, let's just say, or whatever, and there's, like, so much chaos, blah, 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 whatever, and you're just like, fuck this. Like, that's the feeling, the angry feeling, this is going to push you to make moves. So something happens, the universe comes in with this Tower card at some point, and it's going to create the passion from a lower level of the devil to come out and finally make a move. All right, so however that looks, however that's going to be, that's essentially what is needed or necessary in order for change to happen. Change is going to come with the Tower. Like I said earlier, eventually the universe does it for us. Apparently, within the next 7 days after you hear this reading, the universe is going to do it for you. You're going to have no choice, and you're going to be pissed off. Actually, whatever happens, you're going to be pissed off about it. But ironically, this situation that pisses you off so much is the catalyst for you to do what you've been needing to do. And hopefully by me saying that, you still don't resist it. I feel like some of you are like, you hear me saying it, and now it's just like, I'm even more so not going to do it. You cannot do it. It's okay. You can stay where you're at. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. You are really stoic. I'm hearing stoic. Very serious, impenetrable. Damn. King of Swords with the King of Pentacles has the like, this type of person is super serious, super stubborn, super like, I know what's best, I know what's right. You know, there's not a lot of water and passion, and, you know, it's very mental, very practical, which is great. Like, this is a strong type of person, male or female. But this person has opportunity for some type of relationship and happiness here. Someone is seeing you in this way. Someone wants to come into contact with you, wants to bring balance, harmony with you, wants to have fun with you, wants you to let loose, just flow, But this could be relationship here. There's an opportunity for that coming through another person. And I don't know if you're open to that. I feel like this could piss you off. And then the devil's so close here. Somebody is being mischievous. Somebody's being mischievous. All right, what is the 6? Here's that fast movement again with this King of Pentacles. 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks from now, you're getting an opportunity for some money, for an increase in your status, level up in your reputation, more stability, security. Somebody comes through and sees your talents, your skills, your worth, wants to collab with you, wants to work with you, and that happens fast. When that happens, it happens fast. There's a message that's going to come through. You may send a message, they may send a message, but it's like quick. What is this 10? Opportunity. You don't know everything about this opportunity, and I think you really want to know, but there's something about, I don't know if you're not trusting it. It's like, you know that there has to be work that you have to put in. Once again, the theme of this reading, you have to put in some work to make this ace and take this ace and turn it into a 10, right? Grow the thing, work at the thing. Like, there's no way else, there's no other way around it but work. And you don't really know what you're going to be doing. You don't know how you're going to do that. There's an opportunity for it. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody's giving you an opportunity. It's fast, whatever the case is, but there's still a lot of uncertainty, or there's like details that you're not really aware of yet. So it's like, will you take it? Are you going to take it? You perceive this thing to be hard. You perceive it to be a lot of work. It doesn't have to be that way. Your reality is based on your perception, right? You can perceive it to be easy, and it'll be easy work for you. You can perceive it to be fun and, you know, exciting, and it'll be fun and exciting for you. It's a choice. It's a mental choice that we make with anything that we're doing, really. Right? Like, I can do one thing. I can let's just say I can work out, have a workout session, and the whole time my perception, my choice of approaching it and thinking about it while I'm doing it is it's like good, it's positive, it's passionate, it's high energy driven, right? Like, I'm having a good time, I'm excited about it, like, I know it's for my health, I know it's for my own good. But then somebody else could come in and they are also working out and doing the same workout routine that I'm doing, and the whole time they're complaining, they're bitching about it, they don't want to do it, and that is making it harder. Two people doing the same thing but two different perspectives on the thing that they're doing, that creates the reality. I know I'm just speaking to the choir here. I know that you know that, but this is the thing here. It's your perception of the work that needs to be done. Your perception of it is that you don't want to do it because it's going to be too hard. It's going to take you out of your routine. Maybe you're a little lazy. Maybe you're a little comfortable. And I don't mean to be judgmental. I'm not being judgmental. I know how that could be. We all go through those moments, right? Like, I sometimes don't want to do the work that I need to do, right? And I feel it and I perceive it as it's too hard. It's not interesting. It's not fun. Like, I don't want to get up and do it. You know, whatever. But I'm not saying this to be judgmental or to criticize or anything like that. I'm just saying that this is the group that I'm picking up on, is perceiving this change, this work to be that way. And it doesn't have to be that way. What is the 4? So you have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Your stubbornness is coming from the fact that you think you know the truth about what needs to happen. Like you know better. And I understand that that is a quality that you have. And for the most part, you tend to know better. But it's creating limits. It's limiting you to other opportunities and other options. The Four of Pentacles, the most stubborn card in the deck, is clarified by another Four of Pentacles. The immovable, inaction, impenetrable, stubborn quality is coming through really strongly this month because you think that you know the truth. And you also have an idea of like how something is going to happen, and you're like, this thing is going to happen this way. It's my way, is this way or no way. Like it's very stuck on one result and one outcome, that you are limiting all of the other opportunities and potential outcomes from happening. The idea that there is no one right or wrong way. There are many ways. For whoever I'm picking up on, I don't think you're seeing that. All right. Anyway, let's go Two of Cups. Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. How did I feel that was going to come out? You're waiting on this person. There's a stubbornness about that, about you and how you perceive your relationship. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Two of Cups is love. Okay? This is love most times between you and another. Over here in your environment, there was another person, remember? And it was a Queen of Cups, male or female, very watery sign with the Hanged Man. Remember everything I said about them, about these two cards, about this area. The Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man. Again, I cannot make this shit up. Like, you've decided, you've made your decision by middle of the month, something like that. You've decided and chose, for the most of you, chose this person. This person comes with love, comes with compassion, nurture, male or female, like I said. There is a feminine quality to them. They are very in tune with themselves, their higher selves, the universe, nature. There's a sense of them having some sort of knowing, higher knowledge, higher intuitive, instinctive ability. They're soft. They are loving. And something happens between you and them this month. For some of you, this stubbornness is coming from the fact that you have chose them out of other options. And once you made that decision, you become really passionate about this decision and about this person. I would say the next moon phase, what is coming through next? The new moon? Something around that time. All right, let's get into the end of the month and check out what this ending is and what these fives are, because when it comes to fives stand for change. So some change is coming toward you at the end here. Five of Swords, what is this about? Here is this Six of Pentacles. By the end of the month, this opportunity that has come to you is happening. And I think you have an inclination to sabotage it. I don't think you really want this opportunity. It's bringing a lot of anxiety along with it. You just want to be careful whenever this opportunity is. It could have to do with you needing something. You're in need of something. For most of you, it's money. For most of you, it's something of the material base. And you may be like spending a lot and playing a lot, and maybe because this card came out in the middle of the month, this Three of Cups came out up here with the other King of Pentacles. I think that by the end of the first half of the month, you may have been playing a lot, spending a lot, being really frivolous and not really thinking about budgeting or your finances or whatever. And by the end of the month, this comes back to you. So you want to be careful with that. Like if you do catch yourself spending a lot or wanting to, something's going to happen at the end of the month where you're going to be in need of that money that you have spent at the beginning of the month. All right. And this is going to bring major anxiety. Yeah. Okay. Five of Cups. You will get through it. You will get through it. It's not going to be this way forever. All right? No matter how much you're resisting or you open up to it, either way, it's going to happen. Some sort of change is going to happen. And you won't be there forever. The Chariot card coming through is saying you're on a path. This path is not going to stop just because you don't want it or you're not choosing it. This path is going to happen. This path is going to continue and it's going to be on course because it's for the greater good. There's something about your path that affects the paths of other things and other people, right? Like big picture thinking here. And you maybe just be coming to grips with that and really just surrendering by the end of the month. There could be some surrender and it's just like, fuck it, just let it happen. Not without a little bit of defensiveness the whole way. The Lovers have the Two of Swords. Lovers came up top here as well. Indecision. Strength. Eight of Cups. Do we have the Eight of Cups anywhere? Here. This little sadness that you're feeling may be coming back around later due to some indecision. Here you've chosen something. Here an opportunity came through, but I don't know if you chose it. By the end, this Lovers card, it talks about choice. And you find yourself not being able to make a choice. There's indecision, but a sense of being strong and brave and courageous to, like, your advice here by the end of the month is like, when you're presented with this choice and you don't know what to choose. And I'm getting last quarter moon, whatever cycle we're in there, or phase. It's like the advice here is to be strong and go toward your Nine of Cups. Go toward what you really want in your heart of hearts. That is always the answer at the end of the day anyway. being in touch with our emotions, with our heart, with our soul, with our spirit, and the path that takes us to whatever that fulfillment is. That's the choice that you want to make if you're indecisive about it. Not the choice of that's realistic, not the choice that's practical, not the choice that's logical, not the choice that is of least resistance. The choice that speaks to your heart, that's the one you want to choose. The universe is here saying through me, through these cards, that you should choose that choice, because you are going to get what you want with the sun and the star. Holy shit. The planets can bless you. Oh my God. If you follow your heart, Taurus, like your future, your outcome, I can't even. Like, this is magic. This is galactic. This is universal. This is, oh my God, blessing upon blessing. You have the fucking star. Blessings, hopes, wishes, dreams come true. The sun. Blessings. Gifts, giving you what you want. Blessing you with joy and love and happiness. I feel like someone just got triggered with that. Like, fuck happiness. Somebody saying it's fuck happiness? Come on. What else do you have to do in this life but be happy? You know, be miserable your whole life, all of these 90 to 100 years, however long you're alive. Anyway, this is the lovers. You have the lovers 3 times. There's connection here, very prominent in September, the next 4 weeks. By the end of the month, if you do the work and you take this reading seriously, or you take yourself seriously, your life seriously, whatever the case is, this phase, this cycle that you started, the first card out, a completion of a cycle, will be completely over. You will not be there anymore by the time you get into October, beginning of October. And you will be headed toward your wish come true, your dreams come true. The universe, the sky, the planets, the sun, and the star. These are not planetary, what is it? Universal, I don't know what I'm saying, but like, you know, like, this is big. This is blessings from the universe, blessings from the higher dimensions, the higher realms, whatever the case is, however you see it. And it's beautiful. Believe in magic. Believe in possibility. Believe in potential. You know, something like life can surprise you. People can surprise you. Gods and monsters. God can surprise you. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful reading, actually. I hope that you get out of your way, whoever I'm listening toward. I hope that you know that I'm coming from a place of love. And I just want the best for you, and I want everybody to live their best lives and be happy. And you might as well be happy while you're living on this earth during this lifetime. There is no reason to not be happy. Okay? So I am wanting happiness for everybody here. Make good choices. Do what's best for you. Love yourself. You loving yourself, it's going to bring in the opportunity for more, right? And I hope that works out for you. Anyway, check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign. And I thank you so much for your time and energy. Press the little thumbs up button, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.